So today I want to talk about the INIA Glow 2 Neck and Chest Red Light Therapy. I'm going to show you what my results were after 30 days of use, because what's the purpose of me telling you about this unless I can show you some kind of results. And I'm also going to tell you the technology behind it and demonstrate how it works as well. I do want to thank INIA for sending me this to review for you guys. As always, I give you my honest opinion. And I do a lot of research before I accept any of these products, but this is probably about the fourth product that I've gotten from INIA, and every single one of them has been top quality and has really produced the results that it says. The technology is there. So I am always happy to review and test any of their products. So let's get started with this review on the INIA Glow 2 Neck and Chest Red Light Therapy. So they always give me a coupon code for you guys. It's Amanda20. I will put it on the screen. I will also put it in the description box for you guys. It gives you a $20 off of your purchase. And right now, this does retail for $149.99, so you can get that $20 off. That will help a little bit. And any kind of red light therapy mask is an investment, but I think it's a wise investment because red light therapy is so good. Even if you go to a dermatologist's office, they will always recommend some kind of red light therapy. And I've been using it for different areas. I've got a recovery pad that I use for my back. And then I also have the wireless mask from INIA. And I think all of them are so good. I do love red light therapy. I just think it's a great technology for any of the inflammation, anti-aging, to boost your collagen. So I want to first tell you what red light therapy is. I will have this video divided into chapters, so if you know what red light therapy is, you can move on to the next part. But for those of you who are new to red light therapy and really don't know the benefits and are wondering yourself, why do I need to purchase this, or why would I need this and what are the benefits, that's what I want to share with you right now. So red light therapy is a non-invasive treatment. So it's not like Botox where you are having to get needles, or it's not any kind of surgery. So there's not going to be any pain associated with the red light therapy. It's using wavelengths of red light. So you might be asking, how is this different from UV lights? So red light uses wavelengths between 600 and 1000 nanometers. UV light uses wavelengths of 100 to 400 nanometers. The red light therapy promotes healing. It doesn't tan the skin or damage it or be a cause of any kind of skin cancer. UV light does cause damage to the skin, increases your risk of skin cancer, and it also tans the skin. Red light can actually reverse some of the signs of skin damage that you've caused from tanning. How does red light therapy work? It's going to penetrate the skin much deeper than using any kind of creams or anything that's going to help with anti-aging. It reaches that deep tissue layer. It's going to enhance cellular function, and it accelerates healing. So what are the benefits of red light therapy? It's supposed to help with pain relief. I do have a recovery pad that I use for my back. It also reduces inflammation. It promotes blood circulation and helps with the collagen production. That's why you get that healthy glow after you use the red light therapy. It also helps to repair tissue. So now let's actually talk about the mask. So there's 3 ways that you can wear this. Now it comes with 2 different straps, and I have it on the shortest strap because that's the one that I use. And when you're using the shortest strap, you have these holes right here that you're going to feed it through. Then you have these top holes right here. So if you want to use that longer strap, you can do that. So the first way that you can use it is to just wrap it around your neck area. And I actually don't wear anything but my bra when I have this on. So I take my top off, but obviously I'm not going to do it for the video. I like to use the neck and the chest mode, which is how I'm showing it to you here, the most, because I want to make sure that I get all that neck area covered. So I like to have it a little bit tighter. I will usually put it a little bit tighter so that it covers all this area of my neck, and then it's covering this chest area right here. Because I have these lines. I actually have deep lines and fine lines in my neck area, and I've been seeing an improvement in the deep lines and definitely the finer lines. But then I also have sun damage. I have a lot of freckles and a lot of moles that always come up, especially when I'm out in the sun. They're really noticeable when I'm out in the sun, so I have lots of discoloration from sun damage on the chest area especially. So that's why that's what I have targeted most. So you can use the short strap, feed it through the side loops, and then that's going to get your neck area, and then it's going to get that décolleté. Then, if you wanted to, you can use the longer strap and feed it through this top part, and then you're going to get it a little bit lower. Or you can also use it on your back. So if you have any kind of problem areas on your back that you want to use it for redness or anything like that, then all you have to do is feed it through the top again with that longer strap, and then slide it around to the back where you have it on your back area. So this is what you're going to use to pick your modes, your time, and everything like that. And it is attached to here. And then at the end of this, you have your USB that you can hook into any of your USB ports. So technically, there is a wire attached to it, but it is technically wireless because all you have to do if you will need to walk around is just throw this in your pocket, and you're able to do whatever you need to do and not be attached to any kind of outlet. I actually use this for 30 minutes a day. So if you have 30 minutes a day to sit and watch a show, to read a book, or you can still do this while you're doing any kind of activities, walking around, then use this 30 minutes. Now, you don't have to use 30 minutes. There are different modes, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But I did want to show you that it can be hands-free and wireless, just like their glow mask. I do have a review on their glow mask for the face that I love. It's wireless, and that is something that I use daily. So if you want to check that review out, I will link it in the description box so you can check that video out for their glow mask. And I like to use both of these. I'll put my glow mask on, and then I'll put this on, and I will lay down and I will watch a show, or I'll start a movie or watch one of my shows that I'm binging on Netflix. And it's just so relaxing for me to do that, and it's just what I do at the end of the day before I go to bed. So I am going to go ahead and take this off so I can show you the different modes of this and kind of show you the light features. So when you are looking at the remote or the control center, you do have this top button that says INIA. So if you're somebody that cannot use INIA, then you don't have to have this on. Then you have underneath that where it says time. So you can hit it one time, it'll be 10 minutes, a timer, and 2 times it will be 20 minutes. And if you hit it a 3rd time, it will be a 30 minute. And then if you hit it again, it'll go back to the 10 minute. And then right under that, you have your power button, and under that you have your mode. So let me go ahead and turn it on. So I'm gonna hit the power button. Turn my ring light off a little bit so you can see this. So it has your battery life. I'm on full battery because I did just charge it. And then right here, it has red high because I hit the mode button accidentally just a second ago. And then you've got your yellow light. So you can see that it does have a yellow light, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And then if you click it again, it'll go back to the red low. So that's how it's going to start when you turn it on, is red low. I always turn mine to red high, and you can see the intensity went. So that's your low and that's your high. So you can see how the bulbs got a little bit more intense. And then what I do is I have it on the red high, and then I hit the top button, which is the INIA, and you'll see INIA up here. So that's going to get your near infrared, which I will go over in just a moment what the near infrared means. But then if you want to hit it one more time on mode, you're going to get the yellow light, which I'll explain the benefits of that as well. So the red light on this is 630 nanometers, and then the INIA is 850 nanometers. So you have all of these bulbs. You have 228 LED chips. So you don't have 228 bulbs, but you have several chips in each one of them, which makes a total of 228 LED bulbs, which is 3 times more than some of the leading competitors out there. So you may be wondering what INIA is. That's near infrared light. And what it does is penetrates deeper than what your red light therapy can penetrate. Red light is a visible light, but INIA is not visible. And the INIA is what is going to promote your cellular repair. It calms inflammation as well, and it supports the healing process by stimulating your collagen and the elastane. It also improves your skin texture and reduces fine lines. So to me, this device is very comfortable. It is made out of a medical grade silicone, and it's FDA cleared. And I just think it fits really comfortably on the neck area, and I do love to use this each night. And like I had stated before, I do use the timer for, you can see it's already counting down the time on here, but I set the timer for 30 minutes, and I use it on the red high, and I also add the INIA to it. And I do keep it on the red. I actually haven't used the yellow mode. I will tell you what the yellow light does, but I haven't used it because I wanted to get the maximum benefits from the red light. So I use this 4 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. So let me go ahead and show you the yellow light. So you can kind of see that yellow light here. It's going to calm and restore your skin. It also reduces redness. It's going to enhance the lymphatic drainage, so it's going to reduce your puffiness. It also boosts the hydration, which is going to give you a more radiant complexion. and it improves your elasticity and the texture. So your device will automatically shut off after you set your timer. So if you've set your timer for 10 minutes, then it's going to shut off after 10 minutes of use. So you don't have to worry about overusing it. So the red light in this mask is going to firm and renew the skin. It means that you're going to be getting rid of fine lines and wrinkles and preventing new ones from occurring. So I feel like this is kind of a preventative as well. And the yellow light is what's going to even out your skin tone and refresh your tired looking skin. Now, each one of these modes, the red light low, the red light high, and the yellow, can be used in conjunction with the NIR, but I do like the option that you can turn the NIR off, because I did notice in one of my previous videos that someone did ask me if there was a mode that did not include the NIR because they could not use NIR. So if you are someone that can't use NIR, you can still use this mask, get the benefits, but you're not getting the NIR wavelengths. So I did want to show you a before and after picture. So I started this on day 1, took a picture. I used the same exact lighting because I wanted this to be the exact same so you could see the real benefit. So I tried to keep the variables the same. So the lighting is the exact same. It's just a couple of hours apart on the days, but it is exactly 30 days. I wanted to make sure that I got it on that exact 30-day mark. I have the same top on, so it's the same color, and then my hair is pulled up, and I tried to get the same angle so you could see the best possible scenario for the before and after pictures. And as you can see in there, the skin has less redness, and on my chest, I do have a lot of skin damage. I have freckles, I have moles, I have all of that on the chest area. And sometimes, you know, if I've been in certain areas, I have little creases. Now, I noticed on my neck, I do have these deep lines on my neck. And in the picture, it still shows that I have these lines, and I still do have these lines. They're not as deep. I wish that could show in the picture. I tried to do a side view so you could kind of see how much firmer the neck looks after the 30 days. So I do still have the lines, but they're not as deep. Like I can feel when I rub my hand down that they are lessened. And with more use, then I'm going to see better results, I know. But as far as just for 30 days, they're not mind-blowing, but they are very obvious changes. I have firmness in my neck. The color has gotten lighter, less red, and the skin discolorations have diminished quite a bit. So I feel like in that 30 days, there are some benefits that you can see. You have to be consistent with this. You can't just start a red light therapy and just finish it and think you're going to get results immediately. It is a commitment. So you have to commit to at least 2 to 4 times a week of doing this. The longer you do it, the more frequent you do it, the faster you're going to see your benefits. So these are the benefits that you're seeing after 30 days, and I will continue to use this because I think that it's really great for helping with the fine lines, the crepiness, and just the color and the texture and the redness and the inflammation of the neck and the chest area. So I hope that you have enjoyed this review, found it helpful. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer those. Just leave me a comment with any questions. Also, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please hit that like button. And also, I would love to have you consider hitting that subscribe button. I do weekly videos on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.